Hey folks, welcome back. This is Mad Rabbit and Medieval Minecraft Creations. If you didn't watch last episode, I would strongly urge you to go back and watch it. I built this building here, and I decided to continue in the trend I sort of was mentioning in the end of the last episode. I built several other buildings here based off this design, copied and pasted it here and there, and I'm just going to quickly go over these things today, just as like sort of an optional thing that you can do. Coming up with a design of your own that maybe you would want to do something like this yourself. Let me quickly show you this one here. Basically it's the same building, but we just basically chopped it off and built up higher, built a second level on it. And you can probably keep doing that, doing it here. And a lot of these elements that I'm going to show you, you could probably combine into into different buildings and whatnot. So obviously you could make quite a few different variations from what we've done. It's almost limitless, really. So if you are uncertain how I built the first house over there, watch last episode. So this is this building. Pretty simple. I really haven't done any internal decorations. This one here I decided to change up, do wood on the top and cap them off. Use these things here, the hatch covers. I made dormers on this one too, on either side. So these things are called, little thingies that stick out. So I add a few features here and there with on the outside edge, but everything else is pretty much the same. I'll just quickly show you the view from the inside. Not much special, just gives you a different look to the ceiling. Most of that you can cover up too if you don't like the look of it. And this one here, pretty much the same as the original house that we saw at the beginning. Added some of these just in a different pattern. As you'll see in a minute, I did a little bit different here. I actually added an addition to the back, and I think it came out pretty good. Simple design, changed up the roof a little bit from the original one, topped it off in this fashion rather than what we saw in the original one over there. As you see there, that's the original. And we'll keep going here. This one here, just changing up some of the design a little bit. I wanted to keep using only certain colors of wood, and cobble was part of it. So as you see here, we kind of basically embellished these again, but I put a trim layer down in the bottom here of cobble. Came out pretty good, and I just decided to change out the roof for a typical wood look to it, and just capped it off a little bit differently. And I decided to leave these actually as cobblestone. Came out pretty nice. Other than that though, nothing different, pretty much the same. Let's go to the next one. Some of these I haven't done yet. The one over that corner and one here I haven't worked on. I'm going to maybe do a couple more additions. These two here are the same, exactly the same, except for obviously I just did a change on this here. And what you'll do is, I could leave it like I did the other one, but what I'll probably do is just, on this one I will change it out, and I'll probably replace those there. They just sort of did like a replacement on the stair types for the roof. Let me replace these really quickly, and most likely I will, whoops, no, let's just quickly replace these here so you guys see what it looks when it's done. Not too bad. Okay. This roof is very complicated. I really don't think I could have recreated this again. It's just sort of like it's just sort of like you have to like go with the flow with it and make sure both sides are even. It's like the corner where it's here and the corner where it's here, you're sort of going up and they sort of meet. But it didn't quite look right, so I just put full blocks in because you didn't want to put stairs there. So I think that came out pretty decent, but here's the original. All this really is just a second level added on top. I didn't even actually add a level to it. I mean, I probably could have put a floor in here. I don't think I'm going to. Most of this is just for show on the outside. Did a little decoration, on the floor and stuff. I think this looks pretty nice, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the housing project. I may come back and do, a couple more, but I'm pretty happy with the way things came out here with these, and most likely these will be copied and pasted around this particular castle area. So as you know, this is the older castle area, and we're going to be making. I did work on the walls, so I wanted to show you the walls I worked on. As you may have remembered from last episode, decided to change up some things. This here is the only thing that's really the same. I basically took the wall, which was this, got rid of some of the upside down stairs like I said I was gonna. Instead though, I made special segments like this. What I'll end up doing is these narrow openings here, it's thinner here, and on this side it's thinner here. They'll be the ones that actually meet up with this one. But these wider ones, such as this, those will be the ones that basically meet up with the walls like this. This here is a different tower. I think this one, another one, came up pretty good, but it is wider. So I may do a little reworking on this off air. I think it came out pretty nice, but could use a little work here and there. I wanted to make it kind of different than some of the typical things, square, boring towers that I'm typically doing. I want things to look a little bit more, angled and whatnot. So here it looks pretty nice. And I think I put, let's go down here. Yeah, I put these little steps in here, and it actually works out pretty good because you're kind of forced to look downwards, having them right in front of the windows like this. So I did that on both sides. I think that came out pretty good too. And most likely off the air, hopefully between now and the next episode, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure yet when I'll do this. But I'm going to start laying the walls out again, like I was, around this place. I'm going to start scattering some of these buildings around, and what I'll be doing is removing some of the other type of housing that you may have seen me pass over in times past. I'll go up there quickly. I'm going to try and keep this episode short as usual, since I'm doing high definition. Haven't worked on any of these yet. I will be working on a plaza here, and I'm going to be wrecking this tower here, and probably building a tower here on the corner like this. So this will gonna go a circle. But I may wreck what I got right now. I think it's a little too oblong. So just so you know, the buildings I'm talking about are actually over here on the other side of the inn. That's the inn. Yes, these 5 or 6 buildings here, 6. Yeah, I'm going to be removing these. I will be using them someplace. I happen to have this one, and this one, I think, in the Newcastle area. What I'm going to be doing is removing all these. I am going to be playing around with this whole plaza area, basically the whole area of this castle. Obviously these walls are going to be removed and replaced with new walls. I may move the Arena of Death, may move this Mage Tower, may move some things around in here. The main castle will remain the same, it's too much connected to all the underground stuff. So you may see some things moved around in here in the near future, just so I get things looking a little more organized the way I want them to be. I think they'll come out pretty good though. So I think we'll end this episode. Wanted it to be short and sweet, and not quite sure what I'll be doing next episode other than maybe just to show off some of the changes I made. And a lot of it's going to be sort of in reaction to, a lot of this is, as you see, is in reaction to the new series I've been doing called Medieval Minecraft Epic Tours, which is basically me touring these things, all these things, in a little more detailed, slowed down pace, so that when people say, "Hey, I like what you got. I'd like to see a tour of it and see all of it," you'll just be able to refer to that series as, you know, the place to go, because really a tour on foot would take a very long time. And as you see here, all my animals keep spawning on me, and I'm not quite sure why this keeps happening. There's a very weird glitch in Minecraft right now where I don't know why the animals, I had these things stationed all over the land, and now they're showing up. These wolves showed up, and now as you just see, some of these cats showed up just before the recording of the video. Yeah, these two, the wolf and this cat, showed up. I think these are animals I have in other locations, and they're just spawning here in front of me. So obviously it's a weird glitch. Hopefully they'll fix that, because that is a little annoying. I like having my animals kind of in different locations so I don't have to go looking for a companion, but we'll see. Well, thank you guys for watching. This is Mad Rabbit signing off. Adios.